Let me refresh my graph. I haven't refreshed quite some time now. I usually do not refresh at the end of my session, but we are still like way more than half an hour until I actually gonna finish my day 36 here. 3 bet here, obviously lose 3 bet, but I'm definitely fine with doing this here. C bet here, I'm gonna bet on the turn again if he calls. Even though I'm not sure what he's calling me here with. People might call here with a king queen or stuff like this. If he's calling here with a pair, obviously I'm not doing that great, but if he's calling with like king queen or queen jack or stuff like this, just try to hit hitting the turn and just to basically maybe a bit to float there, and that's why I would be betting again on the turn. Happy that I actually won this hand. Ace high against queen 10. He just needed 1 bet and I would fold, but nope. Lila doesn't bet. From India, you don't see many players from India actually. We're actually, I mean, we had like not we, but people were actually hoping that a poker boom would happen in India, and obviously India being such a large country with so many. Such a big population, that would be kind of another poker boom, I guess, second poker boom here on in online poker. But I don't know. Everyone is waiting for China and for India to come in the online poker. But yeah, we'll see. Pokav Bolniak, actually gonna mark him like this. He's not really yellow, I think, not anymore. He was just at the start, but I think this note is a bit more appropriate for him. Gonna check call now. I hit top pair, of obviously I bet, but his call on the river, his call on the turn is obviously wow, he actually hits a trips, and he just slow played. That's fine. Definitely saved me that money there. Have to continue betting here. That jack is not the best, but I might even bet again on the river if he calls here on the turn. Not on this river though. Yeah. Let's fold this hand. Actually, I thought that I wasn't doing that great anymore, but now that I look at my graph, obviously we are still doing pretty great. I thought I'd lost a few hands here and there. We were actually up like 140 at some point already, so yeah, it's just crazy day today. I wish I would run this well on my regular limits, but I did run pretty good in the last few sessions, so I can't really complain. Even on my regular limits. $6 in the back from a session. Why can't you win? I had a guy dunk bet flop I raised, and he dunk bet turn again. I called river bet and shuffle checking with flop bottom pair. That's great. Some players are playing pretty weird. Yeah, that's definitely true. We shouldn't mind that. Betting with pair of threes against Groshi, I think it's fine. Okay board for my hand. I either get fold right away, or I can actually say goodbye to my hand on later splits. Wow, he checks again. I can't bet. I kinda expect for him to show me like a king queen type of hand, so I'm not sure why he didn't bet on the river. I guess he just didn't see any value in that. I can't I'm not really surprised, to be honest. Frequenza is unfortunately seen out here. Let's hope he comes back. We still have Lila here with a yellow tech. The only player that is kinda weak here is Poker Bolniak, and of course we have Maxim here. I'm gonna raise with my ace here. It's not the best ace there is, but I think it should be fine. Why did HSB bet out right away? I'm gonna raise him here and see what he does on the turn. He didn't don't bet with a 9, that would be crazy, right? Of course not. He probably did with a 5. Or maybe complete bluff. And Frequency comes back, yay! That is bad. Sorry about that. Hope Frequency is not watching here this live stream here. I'm really bad at poker. My stats were 35, 24, 15 with went to showdown, 60. Yeah, well, you can lose when you have stats like this. I'm gonna call here and raise the turn against Bolniak here, Bolniak. I think it should be pretty good. So many sets today, that is just crazy. Today it's not like 12% of hitting a set. Today is our set or better. Today is, I don't know, 24 maybe. Betting here, Maxim probably won't fold. Even LaRue does not. So let me just check and wave goodbye to my hand. Definitely gonna defend with Queen 6. I think this pink tag is not actually good enough for LaRue here. I'm still gonna play passively my flush draw here. Now I also have a gut shot, so hitting a top pair should be also good, right? It is. He did check raise on the flop, so I'm gonna call here once more. I wouldn't even a call. A call is not really an option now anymore. Not 8 that 8 hit, so I'm gonna fold. Wouldn't be the worst call in the world, but close. I guess it would be close. Hey Toma, welcome to the chat. Who turned the God mode switch on? Yes. Poker stars did, I guess. No, like Fredo said, this is all skill. This is all skill, so no God run mode, just skill. Turn mine off. I'm gonna check raise here, of course. Top pair ace. Even if I'm behind, obviously have a nut flush draw there. And his calls are not that happy about his calls, to be honest. Yeah, just because he has a hand like ace 9, ace 8, maybe even ace 10 sometimes. In a case like this, but I can't really see me not betting on the end, to be honest. Let's raise it right here. I can't play passively a hand like this, I don't think. And I hit, of course, I hit my my straight here. Gerkop did raise pre-flop, so no, he did raise on the flop. I have to call once more and bet out if I improve. That 9. Kinda an improvement actually. But not really if he bets. Can't call, unfortunately. LaRue, I'm gonna mark him as a yellow. I think that's more appropriate for him, to be honest, than whatever tag he has, like a pink tag before, like being a nit. He's obviously not a nit. He plays quite a lot actually. Today it's 1 in 22 to not hit a set. Yeah, it's just crazy. The day I avoid any wrecks on 5 cents is the day I quit online poker. I mean, you shouldn't be thinking that. You should always try to find the best tables possible. So if that means avoiding wrecks, that is one less possibility of someone being bad. So it's obviously better to play with 5 bet players at the table than playing with 4 bet players plus a wreck. So, but obviously if you're just trying to avoid one particular player at the tables, there's obviously it's obviously not ideal, I guess. Even at fast style selection is important, mate. Yeah, I like Night I saying. Limit Hold'em, how is this fun? Hey RPM, welcome to the chat. How is it not fun? We're playing so many hands here, playing aggressively and stuff like this, so I'm folding this hand, yeah. Yeah, he plays his good hand passively, and he plays his bad hands aggressively, so when he calls on a ace, whatever it was, ace 7 board, he might have a 7 there, and he probably has the same here. And Maxim, he hits again against us, so Maxim is, man, he's running pretty well against us today. Gonna raise right away. Second pair I have to raise right away. I don't want to see like a pretty bad turn and he's a c-bet on the turn again. Obviously easier to bet right away. Am I gonna check behind here and call the river? I think that's pretty good play. That deuce is actually pretty good for us. Can I value bet here? I might value bet here. Pensioner, well, he decides to don't bet here. The board ran pretty bad for me, so I can't really do much here. Hold on, I'm gonna give you the hand to you, so here you have it. There's a lot of action and decisions you have to make. Yes, what kind of stupid questions? And you see a lot of turns for river. It's like no limit again. Everyone be betting. Enjoy the dark side, my son. I'm gonna quit this table now that Bolniak here quits. LaRue, check raises. Nice. I'm gonna call and raise the turn. Ugh. Maybe not. Wow, I'm really just calling call down this hand. I could see him doing this with a flush, yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna call down. And now the board is so bad. I don't even feel bad just calling down here. And of course I'm raising my top pair jack here. Should be good, right? It is. Nice. 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 I can go into any stream on Twitch Poker or non-poker and ask that question. There has to be some fun in Snaffle in third nuts. Oh fuck this game. Oh fuck him. Oh fucking night. Wow. Well, I guess my running good here doesn't help you 3-0-2, so it's like Knight, he was also pretty angry on me because I was running good at the start of this challenge. So I guess he should be pretty angry here today too. So I guess it's now the same with you. You running bad and me running like God here. Who needs this, right? So Bolniak, yes, we just table here, or I was no. He actually did, yeah. So I'll try to get a seat on this table. Love you too. Oh, you had your biggest losing day yesterday? Ouch. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I'm gonna refresh my graph now. I won't refresh it until the end of the session. Yes, let's do it. It's still going up. It just keeps going up. It just doesn't stop. I mean, it stopped a little, but it looks like we're like doing break-even stretch from this point or whatever. But nope, that is not true. Still winning. I decided to check call here. I'm kind of worried about Frequenza. He did played his good hands passively in hands before, so I don't mind check calling here. Wise. Any good tables here? This table might actually be good. I'm gonna quit this table and I'm gonna take the seat here. Yeah, he actually did have a jack there, so he did have a good hand, and not sure why he decided to check bet. That 7 guess kind of scared him for a flush and a straight draw. That is fine. The best part of poker is making big river bluffs, hero calls. I mean, if you make a bet on the river, if you make a bluff on the river when your opponent has like 11 to 1 to call, how is this not like a hero bet, hero bluff on the river? It obviously is. So you know that nobody folds on the river ever, so if you make a bluff on the river here on limit hold'em, obviously it's possible, obviously it happens quite a lot, so that is pretty exciting, I think. Stick also, I guess you hit a 10, but now you're kind of worried that I might check behind the turn, and now that's why you bet out. But I guess even if I hit... really? I can't raise this, right? I mean, he might hit a 6 even. I made a speech about him hitting a 10 there, but I'm just gonna call here with my flush, and actually did hit just a 6. Nice. So let's make a note that he don't bet second pair turn. Yes. And nope, that is not the correct. Why didn't it copy paste? Come on, that's not yours, I think. Jack 5 suited, sure. King deuce, yes, let's defend. King deuce, probably fold both the hands. Is my king high good? Come on. Nah. He does check behind with pair of deuces. Skypophobia. Well, it's obviously a bluff. If you're bluffing, you're bluffing. Doesn't matter how big the pot is or what odds you get. If you have nothing and you bet, you obviously are bluffing. That's why I'm saying it's exciting, because you need some guts to bluff in a for 1/10 of the pot, and yeah. Make a check back there. Roji, he did just check when he hits his stopper ace, so checking behind and calling the turn is fine. Calling the rear is fine. And I usually say you bluff me 70 street, 3 streets, so and I usually say, oh, I know Naita here doesn't have anything, just because he wants to bluff me on live TV or whatever and just fold, and yeah. And yet, yeah, LOL, I have 70 substitute. Smaller bet, fewer bluffs. Game theory. What? I'm gonna stay at the table, even though Kitekos here quits on both of my tables. Unfortunately, I'm gonna raise ace-5 suited. I would call if it was offsuit. I would just call here and do my magic on the turn, or on the flop on the turn here. But suit is just too good of a hand to just call there. Pretty good flop again. Should I call? I mean, if I raise here, what am I representing here really? Am I representing like a flush that he would play back at me? I could maybe even call and raise the river. Let's hope that there's no diamond on the river, and there is not. So I guess I can do my my thingy here. It was nice, I think. That was pretty good. Just betting all the way here with my 2-pair. Not gonna check raise this time. 2-pair is a bit too good of a hand to just check raise there. He did just call me there with a king on the flop and got turned. He didn't got rivered, he got turned. So, need another table for the last like 50 minutes of play. Malloy here. He's really short, so I can play for on 2 tables for another minute or so. Just watching if Limit Cat is here, but he is not. But he was here for the most of the part of our live stream here. Sure, let's take this table for the last 10 minutes. That is fine. So I am playing for 3 hours. So I'm gonna squeeze just like a 50 more minutes in, or maybe like 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes is more likely. Yeah, that is not the best river there is. What am I beating here, if anything? I guess not. I guess I fold. I mean, you can't blame me folding this hand, right? I mean, Gerkop might be bluffing here, but I'm not sure what he would call me with on the flop, on the turn, that a hand with kind of hand that would be a worse than mine. So yeah, it's fine. Frequenza bets out. He did bet out before with I could see him betting out with the queen, so that's why I'm gonna play it slowly here. That king is also not the best. You know what, I'm gonna just check here. And he hits the nuts and checks the turn. Checks the river. Thank you, sir. I didn't saw the Pokal Bolniak was so short. I would definitely raise a bet out there. Didn't see that. Should pay attention on this next time. So what are you guys talking about? Oh, what just happened here? Unresponsive plugin. Let's hope it comes back. Is the Twitch chat? Yep. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Ah, that was a ninja turn off the mic. So the chat is down. Is the whole Firefox is down? Of course. Stop the plugin. So is chat working? Not sure. We'll see in a second. Hashtag, let's mark him. He seems like a loose plastic player. Let's mark him like that. I'm sure I'm gonna defend with 3-8 suited, even though it's obviously pretty thin, but of course today we can play with any hand that we want to really and just hit everything here. But we were talking about solving whole exchange out playing fish on their own game. Sure, I'm gonna call and raise the turn if you wish to do that. That is fine. I am representing an 8 here. Is he gonna call? Nope, fortunately not. So yeah, my chat is not working, so I'm gonna have it take it off for a second, guys. Let's try to play hands in between. Pop out, yes. Let's raise, let's bet. I'm not gonna bluff again, fortunately not. Yes. I must have the best hand, and I have. Nice. Yeah, today is just it's just a day that you get like once every few months, and oops, I shouldn't clear the chat. That was bad for my part, but I guess you're gonna see it right away. So yeah, come on, go away. I like the chat today, guys. I like the chat today. I'm gonna call here, of course, with ace-3. He did fold, yeah, he did fold before with my when I had ace-3. Gonna call here just because I have an ace and backdoor flush draw. The Marks actually wakes up with hand, nice. Not nice if pains there 3 bets. I have to fold now. I think I don't have enough outs here. 10-6 and against queens. Nice. Nice hand, Dimarik, nice hand. Cash taker, we saw him before just calling with queen 10. This time the board is a bit different, so I'm kind of worried, a bit more worried than I was in a hand before, obviously, even though I have actually a well hand this time. Yeah, when he dunked bets here, I'm just down with the hand. He didn't bluff before, so I kind of believe him this time. If cash taker calls, I'm gonna raise, else I'm just gonna call. And wow. He hit a set once again, that is just crazy. Gonna play it fast, of course. Actually, am I actually going to actually might just look up to my database how many hands I flopped a set or better today with my pairs or whatever stuff, whatever hands I had. I mean, now his race is obviously pretty dangerous. I'm gonna 3-bet anyway, even though I might be here behind here. That king is also pretty bad for my hand, but yeah, I guess I have to fold this time. Fortunately, I don't think he's bluffing here 2 times here, unfortunately. So this hand doesn't count. This hand doesn't count. Now that even though I hit a set, this hand now that I lost, it doesn't count. I'm not gonna steal with that kind of hand. So ace 4, yeah, I'm gonna raise, by the way. Don't want to lip with ace 4 suited. For queens, I kind of forgot what he's down betting with. He don't bet with good hands. He did don't bet with a bad hand. So let's raise this time. I got kind of lucky there, I guess. Unless he has queen 10, of course. But I would bet again on the turn. I'm probably check behind the river if I wouldn't hit my king here. But obviously now that I hit the king, obviously I'm going to bet twice. I think check behind is was probably good. Yes, he actually hit a jack. So let's make a note on this that he's also donk betting with a top pair, and he just basically just calls. He didn't do anything else. He didn't redonk the turn because players do redonk the turn most of the time when they play like this, but he did not. Alex decides to raise here, even though he's really short. He only has one big bet left, so I'm not really convinced here. Obviously gonna just raise now and I'll take it down right here. 6 is not a problematic river, I think, or it is. No, 6 wasn't, but both of the guys got me beat, so that is fine. Hey, for fans, yes, I am up 1-4 this session. It is pretty much the fuck, that, as you said, yeah. It's today. Just everything goes basically perfectly here. I think we did lose a few bucks here at the end of the session, but all in all, it's gonna be a pretty crazy session altogether. So yeah, the tables were also really good today. So that is also the case why we are doing this awesome today. Usually when I was playing in my live stream before on these limits, of course I had, like, for example, I had Gerkop on every table, and this instantly makes the table obviously a harder one if he's on the table or if he's not. So and today the tables were just so soft that it was really easy to play. And we were also playing. We were also like hitting every hand. I had so many sets today and so many flop flushes and stuff like this, so it's yeah. You stole all my run good for the year. Lucas still is my Grinch. Sorry about that, free roll. Maybe you could record your session. I could look it up or something like that. I could even make a live stream with that if you are up for it. Yeah, folding hands. King 8. So I'm playing for 3 hours and 12 minutes, so I guess I'll probably quit in like an orbit or two. Just play this orbit in land and then another one, and it's gonna be enough for today, I think. I am so up today. I'm up so much that I don't want to lose too much at the end. So yeah, just being a bit result oriented or nice graph looking oriented at the end. Let's raise with Queen 10 suit. And of course we hit the top pair. Why would he not raise Jack 9? Not really sure which hand you're talking about, but probably like Firo said, because I'm bad. I'm not sure who worries me more here, Pensioner or Dimaric here. I guess it would be a Dimaric. I can't bluff again. I'm hoping that he shows me what I'm beating here. I don't even know what I'm beating here. Just pure bluffs, really. I mean, pure bluffs, just pure pilling hands that has no value at all. But that river wasn't the best, also. So he probably would donk bet if he hit like a really good hand, I think. But yeah, he didn't. So. Folding this. I already choose the sit out next big blind option here at both of these tables. So we are coming to an end to our session. Not the best flop, but not the worst either. Dimaric, you called on a board like this, so I'm kind of worried about you. And you checked right away. And can I call if he bets? Is he betting the river unimproved? He doesn't seem so. Does he really have like an ace high here? Is he really betting with like an ace high, bluffing with ace high? Or he has a worse hand than that? I guess I'm gonna call with king high. Wow, I actually win. Nice. He did check behind so quick on the turn. Not sure if he had like a check call option on or just check fold option on. So obviously if he has a check fold option on, my call was better than if he had a check call option. So, but I don't think he would fold with king 10 king 10 offsuit on the turn actually. So yeah, got kind of lucky there, I guess. Not sure if he would actually make ace high into bluff, because I'm pretty sure he thinks that his king high was a bluff there. I'm pretty sure that's the case. And his ace high, he might just check behind, being a value hand and that. So yeah. Well, I guess I could do the same. Check behind and call the river. This time, obviously, the hand is way different than before, but he does bet right away. Come on, go away. I want to see a pop out. I did look at the pop out before, right? He did limped and called my raise. And there's a flush draw, which he might hit. He didn't donk bet on the turn, whatever. I'm gonna call anyway. I did win in a hand before. So even if I lose this one, it's gonna be fine. He bet 7 on the end, so he got lucky. Kind of lucky, didn't look lucky. I gave him a free card, so he hit it, so it's not him being lucky or whatever. But not sure if he would bet. I'm still not convinced since he is bluffing his whole range on the river there. Check raise by VMAX here. Man, I have a flush draw now also on the turn. I guess I can't fold when I say this out loud. Oh, now I can fold my my 8 top pair 8, not top pair 8, pair 8 weights. Top pair 8, yeah, that will be fine. So look up at my no limit merging of ranges skills are too important to show all the world for free. Yeah. Yeah, we're done on this table. Hey Strauss, good morning, I guess. Now that you say that you woke up, yeah, we are doing great today. Probably lose a bit of our win here at the end of the session, but it's fine anyway. I'm gonna donk bet out my hand here. I don't want to see a check behind by Kerpovia. But didn't expect a fold, to be honest. I would check call the river again if he would bet, but of course when I hit the 2 pair I just bet out. So only 2 hands more here to play, then we look at our graph, and it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be real pretty. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna post my my graph on the Facebook. I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I'm gonna post the overall graph. I'm gonna look at my win rate for the first 36 days here on Fixed Limit Hold'em Challenge. Always doing this stuff on when I win big. Isn't that that's kind of surprising? That's yeah, it's a coincidence. Definitely a coincidence. One hand, Queen 7, let's fold. Yeah, uneventful last hand, but it is what it is. So yeah, it was day 36, guys. Let me pull up my Hold'em manager. So whatever I win, I'm gonna be. It's not this time. It's not really surprising because for example in our previous live streams we were kinda on a like around 0.0, and then of course when I didn't refresh for the last half an hour, stuff like this, it was always surprise at the end to see that we are either up or down at the end. But now we already know that we're gonna be up quite a lot here today, so we'll just see what kind of number is it gonna be. A 140, it's gonna be 150, or it's gonna be 120. We'll see. It's 141. Nice. So we actually won 140 big bets in one session. That is crazy. I'm not sure when was the last time that I had such a good session here on even on my limits or whatever. So we were actually up like 151 at one point, 152 here actually. So yeah, Brining, yeah, today was just a crazy day. So let me update my my bankroll challenge here, my bankroll spreadsheet. So we played for 3 hours and 18 minutes today, so that means 198 minutes. We played 880. We played not a lot of hands actually. That's actually one of the lowest amount in the last few sessions here. I guess yeah, we were playing like one table for quite some time now, and there was a moment when all the tables broke apart, and we just needed to find another one. So yeah, 141.01. So we are currently sitting at $386. So yeah, we kind of couldn't like surpass like this like 245. We couldn't like surpass it in a previous live session. We were like going up and down, like touching the 250 line and then going down again. But now like this session just exploded. So yeah, like Ilmor says, 140 big bets profit. It looks like you running like a god. Yeah, definitely today was just too good of a day. I'm obviously Toma here is joking, of course. I'm just talking in terms of the bankroll challenge, of course. 140 obviously isn't. I mean, it's if I win $140 in my regular session, it's perfectly fine. But I'm obviously talking about my bankroll challenge here. 140, winning 140 in a bankroll challenge is obviously going to be a pretty significant for us. 231, 23. So yeah, this is it. So let me update my I can actually even make a note here, my next live stream. So day 37, which will happen on Saturday at 11 AM. It's gonna be a start of my next live stream. It's gonna be day 37. We're gonna start with, let's see, bankroll info. Day 37. We're gonna start with, well, let's go from backwards. We're gonna start with 1,069 FPPs. Yes, we're gonna have 2,030 VPPs. Yes, the most important number, of course, is our bankroll, which is gonna be 386.96. Wow, this is crazy. I mean, I was kind of thinking of doing a shot at $1 $2 limit with a $400 bankroll. I think that would be a bit too much actually. I'm $1 $2 is pretty hard limit already. Lots of pros there already. So not sure if I should do this with 200 big bets, but with $500, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. But of course, hitting one, we're still a long way to go until we hit $100 here on our challenge. So what's the date on Wednesday? So it's April 25th, right? It's gonna be our day 37. So will the beast thank you for the follow. You just came here to see our run good here. So this is our graph for today. Like I said, we were running like crazy good today. So yeah, this was it, guys, for day 36. We won $140 here. This is 140 big bets. Our win rate was 32 big blinds per 100, or 16 big bets if you want. We were actually even running over EV. Nice. So spin and beer sessions celebrated? Nah, I'm gonna do a spin and beer session when I am, or if I'm going to hit 1,000 followers here on Twitch. What's mine? Oh, actually, I think we already have like 800 followers, so it's gonna happen pretty soon, I guess. Pretty sure I'm gonna hit 1,000 followers before I hit $1,000 here on my fixed limit hold'em bankroll challenge. So I guess we'll have several spin and goes and beer sessions until then. So yeah. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks everyone in the chat for chatting here on Twitch, and I'll see you on Saturday. Good luck at the tables, guys.